The Top Gun Show welcomes back Mandy McEwen, the founder of Mod Girl Marketing. Mod Girl Marketing is a leader in the field of online marketing and branding. She works with companies that want to leverage the power of LinkedIn to increase revenue and brand authority. She is the star of my series called the Top Gun Tips of the Month. During this series, Mandy has shared some incredible LinkedIn tips that you can apply today. Mandy, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Steve. Aloha from Hawaii.
Aloha. Hey, you know what? I couldn't wait to have you on because I've heard that LinkedIn is changing their algorithms. I think they change their algorithms all the time because you master all those things and it keeps you, top of mind with everybody. So what's new with LinkedIn and the algorithms?
Yeah, there's a lot of new updates just in general, even outside of the algorithm. So a couple of new updates I posted just recently about they're getting rid of the profile video feature. So by the time you watch this, it'll probably be gone, audience. So that's one thing. Another thing is they were testing out these new carousels, not the PDF carousels everyone posts. They were testing out a different version of those. It was in a beta mode where you could add videos and photos together. They ditched that. That's out. So I'm assuming there's going to be some new updates since they're getting rid of some things, but a couple of cool updates they have made. Steve, have you noticed your notifications area lately? If you click on your notifications in LinkedIn and how they categorize them now from all my posts and mentions, have you seen that?
No, I haven't noticed that.
Okay, well, check it out. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Get after it, Steve. Get after it. So
Okay.
If you guys click on your notifications now on LinkedIn, you'll see it's so much easier to navigate. Instead of a giant list of all your notifications, they categorize them now. So you can get all your notifications. You can look at notifications just from your own posts, or you can look at notifications of people that mentioned you in posts or wherever, posts, comments, whatever. It's pretty cool.
That's great. That's great. I love that idea.
It's a lot easier, especially for you who get loads of notifications. It's really super beneficial for people like you, Steve, who have like all sorts of shit going on LinkedIn, So
I do.
You got a lot going on. So it's easier to manage. So that's super cool. So what we're seeing is LinkedIn's ditching some things, but they're coming out with some cool new features too. On the sales side, for those of you who use Sales Navigator, you've probably noticed that there is the buyer intent feature, which is amazing. So you can install a tag on your website now, and it'll now categorize people based on their level of intent: high buyer intent, medium buyer intent, low buyer intent. And it's looking at those people that are, triggered obviously from the website tag, and that are visiting profiles of anyone at your company and profiles of your actual company page. And it's categorizing them based on like, these are the people that have the highest buyer intent, go after them. So it's pretty cool. So it's like, we already have website buyer intent tools out there, and now Sales Navigator is doing it also.
How does Sales Navigator know that a buyer has intent?
From looking at profiles.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. It's based on, so it's like the website tag that like has, and there's all these tools like Cognism and other buyer intent tools out there that lots of people are using. So it's just like their version of like, here's our buyer intent version that we're taking these people that are already in here, and if you have Salesforce, you can obviously link up Sales Nav with Salesforce, which helps a little bit too. And then it's showing you based on these people, these are the ones visiting your company page and visiting your teammates, including you, possibly profiles.
Oh, that's really cool. I know InfoZoom has something like that, a buyer intent. So you're right. It's probably the LinkedIn version of that, but that's great with Sales Navigator.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like LinkedIn really is leveling up kind of in their, their tool set, especially for prospecting, because like the advancement of how amazing these tools are now, and with AI, it's like they don't have a choice, because Sales Nav is like the best B2B prospecting tool out there with a massive database of people and search parameters you can get super specific on. And so they're just constantly adding new things, which is amazing for sellers that use it.
Love it.
Yeah.
And what would you like to finish with? I noticed you've been doing a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of your videos lately on your posts.
Yes.
Is there something going on with more video messaging out there?
There is. I'm actually recording a bunch of new videos in this really cool Airbnb I rented for the day in July. So stay tuned for that. So video content, link the algorithm. Speaking of the algorithm, algorithms had lots of changes. They do love video content. They won't get as many views, but video is driving a lot of revenue for lots of people. So obviously it's been the number one driver of my opportunities and revenue, but we're seeing that across the board for clients as well. We're also seeing video prospecting pick up. So we're doing a lot of video prospecting training and setup, and we have a particular tool we use. And we're also producing talking head videos for sales teams and executive teams. And what I mean by talking head is, if you watch my videos, it's literally just my head talking. That's what I mean. So I hop on an app with them, a tool, I interview them, we get out their expertise, and then we produce talking head videos for them.
That's great. I notice your head talks a lot. I mean,
it does.
My
head
pops
talks a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop talking.
Even during your sleep, I bet.
During sleep, constantly.
It's moving. It's moving. Well, hey, if somebody
to be a professional talker.
You are good at this. You are good at this. And you're very knowledgeable too. So if someone wants information from you about doing talking head videos, about tapping into social selling, about building their sales teams for branding and increased revenue, how do they reach you?
LinkedIn, baby, obviously. LinkedIn is the best place to connect with me. And then my company, luminetics.io, has more information. But obviously, I'm on LinkedIn. That's my jam. So that would be the best place to connect with me. But yeah, we're doing some really cool new things right now on the LinkedIn front. So hit me up if I can help.
Right on. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate you taking time, getting off the beach, putting a nice
Hawaii vibe
shirt,
on.
what I don't know, like blouse, shirt, whatever it is, and being on the show. You can go back to the beach now in your Mai Tais and working so hard. Thank you for being on the Top Gun Show again. I appreciate it.
Right on, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody.